major story. FIFA has approved tougher punishments for racism in football. Now, the resolution adopted by the FIFA Congress in Mauritius on Friday includes two stages. First offenders will receive a warning or fine, with the possibility of a match being played behind closed doors. Repeat offenders, however, could have points deducted, face tournament expulsion, or even see their club relegated. In addition, any individual player, fan or official who commits an infraction will be suspended for at least 5 matches and banned from entering the stadium. Now, Amanda Davis joins us from Port Louis, Mauritius. She has more on this FIFA Congress. Amanda, this has been, in many ways, a huge step for racism, for FIFA. What impact will these sanctions have?
Hi, Fanula. Yes, it's certainly a very big moment in the 109-year history of world football's governing body. For the first time, they have officially ratified sanctions as to how to fight racism and discrimination in football. The gentleman who led the anti-racism and discrimination task force that was set up earlier this year, Jeffrey Webb, described it as a defining moment for football. That was in his closing speech that he gave to all 209 members of FIFA at the Congress. As you said, there's a two-step sanction policy. There are actually 3 proposals that were ratified. The other one is that there'll be special officials inside stadiums, and there's also a real emphasis on member associations to step up and take action against this scourge that has become ever more prevalent, it seems, in football in recent times. And I sat down exclusively with Jeffrey Webb whilst he's been here in Mauritius, and he explained to me why it's so important.
It's unbelievable that we find ourselves, continue to find ourselves in this day and age, and that level of ignorance still displays itself. But you know, for me, that was probably one of the most difficult points for me, because that is when I think that FIFA should be able to intervene in some of those cases, and I think now afterwards you will find that FIFA will have the ability to be able to intervene.
Fanula, the strength of these recommendations is that they've been drawn up by a 10-person task force that has included referees, it's included players, it's included administrators, all sorts of people within the game of football. It's undoubtedly a line that's been drawn in the sand, and they come into use as of this weekend, as of June the 1st. So things like those 5-match bans could come into play very, very soon.
And given that there's some other news out of Congress today, which I'll allow you to explain to the viewers, Amanda, I suppose the wider question is FIFA moving fast enough for players, for the referees, for the public?
It's a very big question at the moment, the one of FIFA reform. Today, Congress here in Mauritius was meant to mark the end of a 2-year reform period for world football's governing body, a reform period that started back in 2011 in Zurich, when FIFA was awash with scandals of corruption, of cash for votes scandals surrounding world bids. And there has been an independent governance committee that has been set up with a view to putting forward recommendations to improve the integrity and transparency of the organisation. There has a lot of progress has been made. Things like an ethics committee has been set up. The changes to voting processes for World Cup host nations has been changed. It's no longer just the 25-person executive committee that votes. Now it's all 209 member nations who have a say. Today there are a couple more steps in the right direction. For the first time, we've had a woman who's been seconded onto the 25-man committee, or 25-person committee, I should now say. That's Lydia Nsekera of Burundi. That's a very big step. There's a little bit of controversy. There'd been talk of age limit and term limit reforms being put into place, but they weren't voted on today. FIFA has been described as a steam tanker. It is moving in the right direction, but very, very slowly.
Amanda Davis, thanks very much indeed for joining us there from Mauritius.